What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with week 4 of the PBA. We are taking over, I said taking over, oops, we're not taking them over. We are taking on the Vancouver Titangs. They are coached by Amber, also known as Gravy, also known as Gray, I believe. It's a lot of names, but I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure they're the host of the PBA. Pretty sure the host. And in general, I think I've watched them a few times. They're like a pretty great. They're a pretty great coach. So yeah, I'm expecting a pretty tough battle, especially considering she has a pretty tough team, which consists of Terapagos, Slowking Galar, Samurai Sui, Terra Skeledirge, Mamoswine, Noivern, the Cobalion, the Raikou, the Enamorous Therian. I always get messed up on that thing. Then we have the Terra Lilligant, Terra Glaceon, and Terra Citadel. I doubt the Citadel's coming, as well as the Lilligant or the Glaceon, even though I think they're pretty cool Terra captains. I'm expecting the top 6 to come. So Terapagos, um, the Slow King, the Samurott, the Terra Skeledirge, the Mamoswine, and the Noivern. Now, maybe Noivern could get switched out for Raikou. It just depends on if she wants to commit to Terapagos being the soul spinner, then maybe Raikou comes. For like Keldeo, for example, it has Scald for Flygon, so if you get a burn, well, that sucks for us. Um, and then in general, I don't really switch to. I mean, I do have Flygon and Thundurus, but I can see Raikou's value in this game. I don't expect Cobalion. We have a Cinderace, we have a Keldeo, we have a Flygon, we have a Terra Comfey, and then we also have a Bronzong that you kind of struggle to touch, albeit Bronzong doesn't really do that much back to you either. But then we also have our potentially the Houndstone, which Cobalion could struggle with. I don't think Enamorous comes, but outside of those two, I think any of the other 7 could come. So Terapagos, Slowking, Samurott, Terra Skeledirge, Mamoswine, and then Noivern or Raikou. So to combat this team, first and foremost, we are going to bring a Terra Dark Comfey. So bring a Mayweather, who is rocking his leftovers this week. Triage for the ability as per usual. Terra Dark, because usually when I play Slowking Galers, they're always like Psychic Noise. So this way we can, get around that. We are 252 HP, 252 special attack, 4 speed F, modest nature with draining kiss, store power, substituting calm mind. So ideally I could bring this in front of the Slow King and just start setting up. We can just sub and then start calm minding. So stored power is here to help us get around the fact that Skeledirge is unaware, so it's gonna, be unaware of our stat boost. However, stored powers will continue to grow in power as we boost stats. So it's a slight way for us to bypass unaware. And then outside of Skeledirge and Slowking, Draining Kiss is just free into the rest of the team, like ridiculously free. Especially if she does bring the Samurott and the Noivern, like we can just that's all our HP right there. We should be able to take a couple, like even if, as long as we start calm mining before the Terapagos does, if it is that kind of Terapagos, we can definitely try to muscle our way through it because Terapagos does not get reliable recover. Well, it doesn't get recovery at all. So yeah, um, Mammal Swine, if we can get boosted a little bit, we can do more damage to it than it does to us. Hopefully, it's not AV. And same for the Raikou. If it comes, hopefully, it's not like a calm mindset because, that can be a little annoying, but we could probably get around it. But anyway, yeah, that is Meriwether, the Comfey. Next on the team roster is the one, the only R2D2, the Bronzong, who is rocking his leftovers this week. Levitate for the ability. 252 HP, 252 defense, 4 speed F. So this is my Mamoswine check for the most part. Bold Nature with Stealth Rock, Nightshade, Body Press, and Psychic Noise. If we can get rocks up, that could be, really great. Nightshade is spammable into the whole team outside of Terapagos, who we can just Body Press on. And then we have Psychic Noise for things like the Skeledirge or the Slow King. I'm not sure how, I can't remember how Psychic Noise affects, what do you call it? Regenerator, but we can definitely use Psychic Noise on the Skeledirge for like slack off stuff. Hopefully, I mean, ideally, we don't want to stay in front of Skeledirge, but in case we're ever in a situation where we can't switch out, that's the move we're clicking. Next on the team roster is the one, the only Kakashi, the Thunderous Therian, making his team debut. He is rocking his choice scarf, Volt Sword for the ability, 224 defense, 252 special attack, 232 speed, modest nature with Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Volt Switch. So, my opponent, her only switch in, well, her only immunity is the Mamoswine, who, if for some reason it doesn't come, we can just Volt Switch all over this team. Focus Blast allows us to not only hit the Mamo, but it also gives us a way to hit Terrapagos. Like, if we can break Terrapagos' Terra Shell, we just blow it up with a Focus Blast. Unless it's like super Spit F invested, because I mean, if we have 145 special attack, I'm just saying. We have Dark Pulse, so we can hit the Slow King, and then outside of those two, well, three, we can just Thunderbolt everything else. Raikou, we can just Volt Switch on into something else. And then maybe just get in, like, at least so we get in range of like Focus Blast or Dark Pulse. It just depends. But yeah, that's assuming it comes though. But yeah, that's Thunderous Therian. Next on the team roster is, our black horse. Is the one, the only Keldeo. Well, I guess he's not a black horse. He's more of a green horse. He is rocking his leftovers. I know we have 3 lefties. Listen, this team is bulky. This team is thick. We have to find a way to, stay alive long enough. Justified is our ability. 252 special attack, 4 Spit F, 252 speed, timid nature with Surf, Sacred Sword, Calm Mind, and Substitute. So I know there's a Skeledirge right there, but homie doesn't want us surfing on him anyway. If we can get like 1 or 2 Calm Minds up, we should be able to not get 2-shotted by a Raikou if it comes. We have sub because if we're ever in front of Slow King and we're already kind of boosted, we can just sub on it. Now it's going to kind of suck because I'm expecting it to have Psychic Noise, so it's going to kind of suck because it can just hit behind the sub anyway. However, if we can get boosted enough, we can just start surfing. And if we're boosted enough anyway, it shouldn't be doing the most to us because most Slow Kings aren't like max special attack anyway. So hopefully this isn't the first time we run into one of those. But yeah, that's Keldeo. For the most part, Surf and Sacred Sword hit everything except for Noivern. But Noivern doesn't want to get hit by a +1 or a +2 Surf, so kind of just depends. But yeah, that's Keldeo. Next on the team roster is the one, the only, the Queen, Serena, who's rocking her Focus Sash, Queenly Majesty for the ability, 252 HP, 252 attack, 4 Spit F, Adamant Nature with Power Whip, Knock Off, U-Turn, and Endeavor. So we could Focus Sash Endeavor the Slow King, or Focus Sash Endeavor the Skeledirge if we can bait the Terra with like Keldeo or something. We have Power Whip, so we can do the max amount of damage to anything we can actually hit with it. Knock Off to remove items, and then we have U-Turn for pivoting in and out as needed. So she's not clearing any hazards this week, but someone who is clearing hazards this week is the team mascot himself, the one, the only, Soul, the Cinderace, who's rocking his heavy-duty boots. Libero for the ability, 252 attack, 24 defense, 232 speed, or speed creeping Raikou with Powerball. A mere Jolly Nature with Powerball, U-Turn, Taunt, and Court Change. So Taunt, it could be good for like the Slow King, just taunt it. Maybe even for Skeledirge, just taunt it. Depending on the Terrapagos, maybe we just taunt it, or just U-Turn, Powerball, it doesn't really matter. We can pretty much hit everything except for Skeledirge and the Noivern, but we outspeed Skeledirge, so we can just, U-Turn to Keldeo or something. And then with Noivern, well, Noivern doesn't appreciate getting... So here's the thing, he resists Powerball, but he doesn't appreciate getting Powerballed. Like, that's not a real Powerball switch-in, so... if Noivern wants to come in on a Powerball, that's him. And then U-Turns also lets us hit the Samurott really hard, potentially just killing it. And if Samurott starts setting up hazards, we can just Court Change them to her side and let her deal with them. And then on the right, and then something that's really nice too, Samurott has, like, it sets spikes. So if we Court Change the spikes, we can pair that with our Stealth Rocks on our Bronzong. But yeah, that is the set for Cinderace. That is the team. Not much more needs to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Amber. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with Paige, also known as Amber from the Discord server. Or Gravy. I'm kind of confused about which one it is. But she brought Skeledirge, Slowking, Galar, Terrapagos. Samurott, Hisui, Raikou, and Noivern. Okay, so there's no Mamo, thank God. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I think what we should do is, thank God there's no Mamo. What I think we should do is lead off with, because who could their lead be? You know what? Let's lead off with, let's lead off like this. Let's lead off like this. Thank God there's no Mamo. So we can just Volt Switch all the way through. Granted, she is Terra Ground Skeledirge, so I mean, that's subject to change. However, if I ever bring this guy in front of Dirge, maybe a Grass Knot puts him down. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But anyway, good luck out front to my opponent. So who is this? This guy. Alright. So clearly she has to switch out here. Clearly she has to switch out unless she's Focus Sash, which if she is, good play. But, you know, if not, well, okay. Okay. Regardless of whether Volt Switch into Keldeo, if she stays in, we're just gonna Volt Switch into Keldeo. That's like all we're gonna do. Volt Switch into Keldeo. Who unfortunately cannot touch Noivern that well. Okay. Since there's no Mamoswine, yeah, this is just free. You dropped it. Oh my. That's a goated name. So, okay, so there's Spadefus Crep. I think we go into Cinderace and Taunt. Yeah, I think we go into Cinderace and Taunt. Maybe they switch out? I don't know, because I feel like if they have T-Wave or Chilly Reception, it's like really free right here. But we're gonna Taunt. We're gonna Taunt because if Samurott comes back out, I mean, they kind of can't do that, right? Because we could potentially just U-turn. And I don't think they want to switch Samurott into a U-turn. Alright, well, I can be wrong about stuff. Loud noises. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. Well, I don't think the taunt really... Okay. Okay. We're gonna go into... Well, now we just go into R2-D2 in case they drop a Draco. I don't want to get Draco'd on. That would kind of suck. Now, a Heat Wave would probably hurt if they go for it, if they have it, but I do not want to get a Draco dropped on me. Maybe they go for a U-turn? Yep. Alright. So a little positioning war is what we're going through right now. I'm pretty sure Skeledirge comes out right now, though. I'm pretty sure we see Dirge come out, so I have to think. Because they could have a Luring Voice, which would definitely hurt Keldeo. Let's see. But as things stand, their only real switch into Keldeo is either Noivern, who can't heal itself, or, you know. Alright, so we're gonna go into Keldeo, obviously. We're gonna go into Keldeo. Kinda wish I had triple axle now. But I highly doubt they let me actually use it, right? So we're gonna go into Keldeo, and I'm going to Calm Mind. And if the freaking Slowking comes out, we're going to sub. Okay. Okay, fair play. Fair. Fair, very fair. Very fair. Getting stuff into position is going to be kind of hard against this team, but hey, Pokemon is a team game. Whoever gets their positioning first definitely is going to be in the better spot. I think we should scout for... Either they're going to T-Wave, I feel like, or they're going to... Either we get T-Waved, or they can either T-Wave, they can have Chili, they can have Future Sight, Psychic Noise. Let's see what they go for. I would imagine they just chilly out here. Okay, they have T-Wave. They have T-Wave. So, if I can get Keldeo to Calm Mind just once, I know for a fact I can, you know. So we're gonna set rocks. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna set rocks. Do I need my guy long term? Not really. Not really. Not really. So they have Hex, T-Wave. I mean... So hear me out. Couldn't I... Okay. Can I switch into Hex? No. But hear me out. 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 Yeah, we just die here. I gotta just let him have R2-D2. I'm sorry, R2-D2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! But you have to go down here. Because I'm sitting here like, who even comes in on this? Now... Okay, let me think about this. Is there anything that switches into Dark Pulse? I mean, the only thing that switches in would be the Samurai. I mean, but here's another thing. Alright. Alright. One thing I could do is go into you and just sub. We could sub. I think I can just go into you and sub. Because they know I'm Terra Dark. So... let's... What should we do first? Let's sub first. Should we sub first? Yeah, let's sub first. Let's sub first. Let's see what they do. Hopefully they go for a T-Wave. Or they might just go for a Sludge Bomb. Alright. And now we're going to just Terra and start Calm Minding. Yeah, we're gonna just Terra and start Calm Minding. I want to say after one Calm Mind. Okay. So what's about to happen? Skeledirge. That's a dope name. So we're gonna just Calm Mind. We need to Calm Mind like again after this turn. Not gonna lie. But here's the thing that kind of stinks. Torch Song does hit behind the sub. It hits behind the sub. But I really just need to, the main thing I need right now is to get a couple Calm Minds up. And then maybe, just maybe, we can start clicking Storage Power. Well, let's see how much damage Torch Song is doing first, because that is going to hit behind the sub. Let's see how much damage they're doing with Torch Song. Because regardless, they have to Terra on us. They have no choice but to, well, they don't have to Terra. Actually, yes they do. Yes they do, because they don't know if we have Terra Blast or not. So, let's see what happens here. Hopefully they're not two-shotting us. I would really hope that they don't do that. Now, do I like the idea of losing Comfey right here? No. But do I have to entertain the idea that it can happen? Yes. But we know they're not boots, so it's possible. It's absolutely possible they could be oh, okay. So actually, they're not AV either. They're not AV. Okay, they're not AV. So let me calc this real quick. Do we get two-shotted by freaking... Because if we don't get two-shotted by, because look, if we don't get two-shotted by the, Torch Song, because I'm assuming if you're doing all of that, that means you have some investment. So Torch Song, wait, hold up. Let's check one other thing. At +1, do you two-shot us? Actually, no. We should be out of range. So, but at the same time, where we're at, 2, 2. So let's see. We need to Calm Mind one more time. We need to Calm Mind one more time, and then we can start clicking Stored Power, I think. But it kinda depends. They're just gonna Torch Song here, right? Yeah, it's gonna hit us behind the sub. Oh, that's not good for us. That is not good for us at all, actually. But at the same time, if we can get rid of Dirge, this is not good. I don't think we take. I don't know. I don't think we take this at +2. I just don't. Look, we're gonna store power. We're gonna see like where you at. Like, what is your? Ah, so they're SPDF. They're SPDF invested for sure. Oh, you got me with that one. I can't deny it. All right, all right. They got us with that one. Wow. That was tough. That was very tough. Well, now... So I'm trying to think, what's the smarter play here, right? Because obviously we come in and surf. That could be bad for them. We can't sub because, well, yeah. Let's see. So they have Slack Off, Torch Song, Alluring Voice. We could also just go into Serena. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into Serena. We should outspeed them. His only switch in, well, he has 2 good switch ins to power, like to our grass move. So let's, should we U-turn or should we knock off? I think we should U-turn. I think we should U-turn. I think we should U-turn. And if they read us and stay in, well, good for them. But this is not a, this is not a fantastic start. I have to acknowledge it. This is not a fantastic start. So we're gonna U-turn on them. Alright, we're gonna U-turn. I mean... So what should we do? I think we go into U and just click Dark Pulse. If Dirge comes in, Dirge comes in. But I definitely think we go for a Dark Pulse. Oh, okay, they have Cobra. They have Cobra. Oh, that stinks. That did so much. You have got to be kidding me, bro. Okay. Let's pretend that's not luck, but okay. Like, wow. Can't get luckier than that, but alright. And I genuinely mean that. You cannot get luckier than that. You just can't. I'm very baffled, not gonna lie. So they have Ice Beam, Hex, T-Wave, and I'm assuming the last move is probably Psychic Noise. Bro, that is like so goofy. And I'll admit, we did start the game off we started the game off pretty rough. I can't deny it. We started the game off pretty rough, but that definitely did not help it. I swear I had a voice in the back of my head saying this too. Please don't freak. And then you get a... Not that that mattered as much, but still, bro. Still, that's so, to me, that's so goofy. That is so goofy. That is so freaking goofy. That is so freaking goofy, dude. Like, that is so goofy. That is so goofy. And now this thing gets to come in for free, basically. Bro, that's so crazy. But based on the way he's playing the Samurai, I think it's choice. Bro, that was so goofy how that happened, though. We got frozen. We got frozen. We got frozen. Okay. This is not going good at all. Starting to kind of wish I would have brought Flygon instead, too, because Flygon, let me see, you have the Raikou, the Noivern, the thing. Flygon would have probably looked good here. This is getting very, very bad. Especially if this guy doesn't freaking unthaw like I need him to. Like, I really need you to unthaw, my guy. And of course you don't. Great. Amazing. Awesome. And there's, I mean, I don't blame them for taking advantage of it, but it's like, bro. Really? Okay. Alright. We might get 6-0 today. We'll see. We just might get 6-0 today. Oh, about time you thaw out. You know, a little too late. It's about time you thaw out. Are you freaking kidding me? There's no freaking way. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, we're gonna get 6-0 today, probably. This is tough. This is tough. This is really tough. This is really, really tough. This is just tough because, yeah, it's tough. Because if he wasn't frozen, he wouldn't be able to sub on us. I'm so sorry. She wouldn't have been able to... Well, I said if he wasn't frozen. I was talking about Thunderous, but you guys get the idea. Okay, this is not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. Like, this is so crappy, dude. Watch us miss this. Watch us miss. Watch us miss. Watch us miss. Of course. If the game just wants to handle it, I mean, don't get me wrong. They've been in a strong position the whole game. Don't get me wrong. But if the game just wants to hand away a 6-0, go ahead. Sure, why not? Great. Really great. Really great. Don't burn us. Hopefully this breaks this thing. Their thing. Okay. And I'm just gonna U-turn, because if Knockoff broke it, I know U-turn can break the sub if they decide to sub again. This is tough. This is really, really tough. This is really, really tough. This is super duper tough. It's just tough, dude. It's tough. It's tough. It's really tough. Can we at least beat one Pokemon so we don't get 6-0? Can we at least make it a 5-0 instead of a 6-0? Oh, at least take that. Like, jeez. Jeez. So what are they gonna send out at us? What do they have for us? Just another one of those. Maybe I should have went for the Power Whip. I absolutely should have just went for the Power Whip. Now we have to just hope that we can kill this thing from here with a Pyro Ball. We probably don't. I mean, yeah. What do we really have to lose at this point, right? Except for the whole game. that we're already kind of losing very badly. So, I mean, yeah, you guys get the idea. Well, there's the slightest of chances we can actually kill with this, but if we don't... Okay. This is what's going to need to happen. We're going to need to U-turn into... Oh, hold up. What's coming in here? Wait. What's coming in here? It's you. It's you. So we made the right choice to U-turn? Okay, because we're about to go into... Okay, we're going to go back into Serena, who... I mean, they have Hurricane, they have it, right? This is... This is getting ridiculous, I can't deny it. Let's just go for a knockoff. I don't have triple axle. I wonder what's coming in right now. I wonder what's coming in. What's coming in? Utter nonsense. Wow. Goodness gracious. Let's see, what have you been holding this whole time? You've been holding a choice scarf like I thought. Bro, if I would have went for a whatchamacallit, like a U-turn or a power whip, we could have caught this. But that's not what I went for. Okay. I mean, as things stand, if we could somehow get Cinderace to not... I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I feel like if we can position Keldeo... I mean, okay, so he flip turns and just goes and... They flip turn and just go into their thing, right? Okay, we have to just... Yep. Alright. That's a thing. Air Slash. Air Slash. So they are physical. They're physical. I mean, not physical, they're special. Okay, so here's the thing, right? What are the odds they let me have... Like, what are the odds she's gonna let me have this? Okay. The only real switch-in would be... this guy. Okay. We're gonna Calm Mind, because we have no choice. Next, we're gonna sub and Calm Mind again. If they have Psychic Noise, they have Psychic Noise. I don't know. I still don't know what their Psychic move is. I would imagine it's Psychic Noise for Comfey. Now, hopefully, they went for a T-Wave this turn. Oh, a Psyshock. Okay. Yeah, we're screwed. We're absolutely screwed, guys. We're absolutely screwed. We're screwed, city. I do think we live one of these, but at the same time, like, bro, this is getting out of hand. Yeah, we're about to get 6-0. We're about to get 6-0. This is so embarrassing. We're about to get 6-0. I feel like, on my end at least, it's just a lack of prep. I didn't prep good enough for this game, and I'm going to pay the price for it. I'm going to viciously pay the price for it. Yeah, I just didn't prep hard enough, dude. I just didn't prep hard enough. Because the thing is, I have no way to beat Terapagos with Cinderace. Thank you for not letting me get 6-0, because you definitely could have switched out into, like, I think, Noivern, and then just pivoted back out into something else. So thank you for not letting me just get 6-0'd. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, man, this is embarrassing, but hey, we had to just eat this and deal with it. And just come back stronger next time, I guess. Like, that's all we kind of can do. We messed this up. There's absolutely no... I mean, what are the odds they go for a, whatchamacallit, a slack off? I don't know. We're going to just click Powerball and hope that we can knock them out. Probably don't, though. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I should have taunted. Should have taunted. But maybe they wanted me to taunt. I mean, maybe they wanted me to taunt, though. But I'm pretty sure you have Earth Power. Like, if you're Terra Ground, you absolutely have Earth Power, right? Yep, we're dead. GG's. GG's. This was embarrassing, but we just have to come back from it next time. Thank you, Marty, for tuning in. Sorry for the piss poor performance. We just gotta do better next time. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.